We found out early on in season 3 that Lauren Baldwin is not dead. However, season 3 could be when she actually takes her actual exit from the show. What's good, y'all? It's your good sis Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with another Power Book 2 Ghost video. And in this video, I want to have a conversation about Lauren Baldwin and if we're about to actually see her meet her demise and all of the reasons why, if so. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my Power Book 2 Ghost videos. I have tons of conversations about specific plot lines, character arcs, as well as breakdowns and previews for episodes each week. And as we come into the tail end of season 3, I wanted to make sure that I have all the conversations that I see you guys having in the comment section, but also share some of the things that I'm thinking because you might be thinking it as well. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, join the tribe. I promise you, you're going to love it here. There's the fallout of Lauren escaping the safe house and running to not only go and tell Tariq that she's alive and confront him, but going back to her parents' house because she is dead set on telling them that she's alive. In this episode, she finds out that Jenny actually had her parents moved and their house maintained to keep up appearances. And what this brought up for me was that everybody believes Lauren to be dead. So if other people find out that she's actually alive, particularly the people who were trying to kill her, and they actually succeeded in doing so, her death could ultimately be completely in the clear because she's already supposed to be dead. Let me explain. While Jenny was explaining what was going on with her parents, she made a point of telling Lauren that if she decided to drop out of basically testifying and cooperating with the feds, it wouldn't be good for everybody. And on the surface, you're left to believe as the audience member that she's saying, well, girl, they'll just try to kill you again. And then it would be unfortunate for me, but I would be able to move on. But ultimately, I think that that means that her death could actually be covered up. Even if Jenny was able to make a mistake, not just it wouldn't be good for her. It's important to note that whatever happens in the time of now, before the world is made aware that Lauren is actually alive, didn't really happen unless it benefits Jenny and her case. And she's really been moving like this and not really saying it, but her actions is speaking the quiet part out loud. Jenny does not actually care about Lauren. She cares about how she can use her. And while Jenny wants her to believe that she's safer with everybody not knowing that she's actually alive, I believe that she's actually the most unsafe with nobody knowing. Because if she was to turn up dead, it would seem like, oh, she already died, so it would not make any kind of stir at all. Or it would just kind of fall in line with the story that was already given, that everybody is run with. I think that it's going to be very, very important if Lauren wants to stay alive, that she lets as many people outside of Tariq's criminal drug organization and Jenny and the feds know that she's alive as possible, because then people would actually be looking for her. Right now, her family is tucked away in Wickset and not looking for her. The school has moved on and is not thinking about her. Like, nobody's actually worried about her except for Tariq, and we're going to talk about that in another video. So if something was to happen to her in this meantime, in between time, while Jenny is making this case, it would just kind of blow over and Jenny would kind of move on. And I think that the cracks are starting to show in Jenny's mask and how she handled both Lauren and Saxe in episode 6. She threatened Saxe in outing his information about going to truth with that gun in order to force him to continue to cooperate. And then she tried to gaslight and manipulate Lauren at her parents' house to get her to continue to cooperate and to go along with this plan. It also became very clear in the previous episode that Jenny is cutting quite a few corners just to even be able to have Lauren and Wickset, specifically having Saxe as her main witness. That was the thing that got her to be able to greenlight this whole Jane Doe thing. So I really want to make the point of, like, Jenny could get off really, really clean in all the corners that she cut and all of the things that she did not actually do by the book if Lauren was to actually die, because everybody already thinks that she's dead. Now, going back to my point about Lauren needing to make sure that everybody knows, the world knows that she's actually alive, because I do believe that if Effie is to find out about Lauren being alive and the rest of the world doesn't actually know, it's still under hush hush, I think that this could push Effie to rush to try to finish the job, because you can't die twice. And that will leave Effie to deal with beating a case that Jenny would have to pull together and be able to actually prove. And if there's no evidence, she wouldn't be able to prove it. versus Effie having to contend with the entire world looking for Lauren and knowing what's going on and actually asking additional questions. Now, I have quite a few videos coming up specifically about Effie, but then also her interactions with the other women in the series, specifically her and Diana. I have a video coming about all three of these girls, so please be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on those conversations, because I am going to jump into Effie and what I think a lot of her motivations and what some of her moves are going to be throughout the rest of the season and going into season 4 is going to be very, very important. But for the purposes of this video, Effie is only needed because I do think that she may take another attempt on Lauren's life, specifically if we don't see Lauren actually blow up the news that she is actually alive. That'll be the thing that will actually protect her from Effie. And if it is not Effie, then it will be Kane coming to Effie's rescue in this case to finish the job that Effie thought that she had actually did. So at the start of this video, I posed the question of, will Lauren really die this season? And now that we're coming towards the end of it, I would have to say, I don't actually think so. I think that there's a possibility. However, I do believe that the Power Book 2 Ghosts series is going to hold on to Paige Hurd for a little bit longer. Her actually being alive was a huge boost to this season and created a really dope feel that was reminiscent to the original Power and reference to suspense and thrilling. So I think that Paige Hurd will probably be there for a while. However, I do think a core storyline that's going to come that's going to help Effie and Kane even get closer is the pursuit of trying to take Lauren out before anything else happens. Now, I am working on a video to talk about how I believe that Lauren will actually wind up being the person that saves Tariq in the case that's being built against him and basically completely F Gianni. But you're going to have to subscribe so that you don't miss out on that video. And there you have it. Lauren Baldwin will probably not catch a new bullet or go into no new lake or be stabbed, because they seem to be using a lot of knives this season. However, anybody could catch it at any given point in time, and I could be wrong. I would love to know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. And this does not negate the fact that I think that Kane and Lauren will be coming face to face in the season, and he will make an attempt and be unsuccessful in unaliving little Miss Lauren Baldwin in this season. It's your good sis, you Let It Talk TV with, coming to you talking Power Book 2 Ghosts and all of the dope storylines that are playing out there. Again, drop down in the comment section so we can keep the conversation going, and you let me know what your predictions are, what your thoughts are on this video, as well as if you have any questions. I'll see you there and see you in the next video.